Hello everybody, hi. So in this video, I'm going to share with you what are the components that you will have in your resume. Okay, first of all, let's look at this item. The first item would be your photo. Okay, you cannot simply use any kinds of photo that you have. Okay, you need to actually make proper preparation for this. So you can see at my examples here, you can put your photo, at the left side, top left side of your resume, or you can also put it in the middle of your resume, like this one. Okay, so basically the idea of a proper photo is you wearing, smart attire, professional attire, and in terms of your facial expression, you have that confident look in you, so that when employers look at your photo, they have this sense of trust, and they can actually feel that they can rely on you with the job. Okay, so that's about the photo. Next is your personal information. Okay, make sure you indicate your full name, your permanent address, so that any correspondence, they will be able to reach you. Your email address, make sure it's a proper one, okay, not something like hirol@gempa.com. Okay, a proper one. And then you indicate your age and then your gender. Right, now some people say that you have to put your employment objective in your resume. Okay, but according to a few current practices, employment objective can actually be omitted. Okay, because it's actually obvious that you're writing this in order to secure a job, and the concern is that employment objective would need you to have a very good writing skill. So in order not to come up with risk of you writing incorrect grammar, so we can actually omit this part. Okay, because it's very it's very obvious that you're preparing this resume to secure for a job. Okay, next is the most important part, which is your educational qualifications. All right, so this is where you declare what is the area of study that you have done, either it's for degree or diploma, and you need to include what is the awarding institution. For example, which university did you graduate from? Okay, you can include your accomplishments, your CGPA. If you're in your final year, what you can do is you can include your current CGPA. Okay, and then you can also indicate a few course highlights, so that you can emphasize the qualification importance to your potential employer. Okay, so you can highlight a few subjects that might be of interest for them. Okay. So for this one, you need to start with the highest qualification first. So let's say you have a degree, you have a diploma, so you start with a degree, followed by your diploma, and perhaps your secondary school. Okay. Do you have to include up to your kindergarten school? No. Please stop at perhaps secondary school. Okay. Next is your employment experience. Okay. So lucky for those who have experience in doing part-time jobs or full-time jobs perhaps. Or you can also include for this section, right, if you have any internship experience. Okay. So for employment experience, it's a good idea to have like a template where you can actually indicate where did you work at, okay, and what was the position, and what were the tasks, and perhaps some of the accomplishments that you managed to do when you were working on the job. Okay, so these are the things that you need to put in the template. And yeah, use power verbs, words like manage a group of students, for example, or organize a program at international level. Okay, monitored some students do what, or design using AutoCAD, for example. So these power verbs will be able to demonstrate the skills or achievements that you have managed to accomplish in the past. Next is extracurricular activities or awards or recognition. So this is specifically for those who have never had the chance to do any part-time jobs. So this is the chance for you to indicate your skills that you have developed so far. Okay, perhaps you have assume roles in clubs, societies. So you can indicate that. And here you can also follow the same template that you prepared for employment experience. Okay, you can indicate the job description. Okay, and use power verbs, same as for employment experience. Okay? And also indicate specific achievements or initiative accomplished. So this should play the same role as what this section is playing for you. Okay, so if you don't have work experience, don't despair. You still have the chance to promote your skills through extracurricular activities. So those of you who have both, you may include both sections. Okay, but if you don't have any work experience, you might as well omit this section. Do not create it at all in your resume. Okay. Next, you can indicate your interest. Okay, I'm not talking about interest like shopping or eating, but something that would bring significant that can show that you have certain skills that are relevant to the job you are applying for. So for example, we talk about photography. So photography, what are the skills required when you are in photography? You need to be focused, you need to be creative, okay? And to some extent you have to actually spend some money, right, for your hobby. So this can actually show to your potential employers the seriousness level that you have when you are into something. Okay, this can convey that information to your potential employer. Last and not least, your referees or reference. Okay, so you can include perhaps 2 referees. Okay, those people who can speak about your character, your academic achievements. Okay, and most importantly, those who do not have personal relationship with you. So meaning to say, you can include your lecturers, your supervisor at the past workplace, right? So include their names, their position, whether they are the manager, your lecturer, your advisor, and also their contact numbers, either their email or telephone number. But I think telephone number would be more relevant because it would be easy for the potential employer to do a background check by making phone calls. Alright, so basically these are the components that you need to have in your resume.